Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind let's play of the 100 line Last Defense Academy. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we pick up on day number 47. Morning time, we're about to head to the cafeteria. Let's get started, shall we? I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. Before we head to the cafeteria, Yugamu was waiting outside. Heyo, Takumi, I was thinking, since we're friends now and all, how would you like to throw away your humanity and get into my experiments? It'll only hurt for a second.
Hey!
I told you I'm perfectly happy the way I am. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, she's outside too. I didn't see her outside the first time though. And when I just opened up the map, she wasn't there. Maybe she was. Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all that stuff yesterday. I'm sorry it took us so long. I just wish we knew more about the world death. Nico never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters, but could the undying flames be a side effect of it too? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source, but that's just my speculation on my part. It would make sense if that wasn't though. Thanks, well I better get going. I'll see you later. Nazumi might not be as cautious around me as she used to be, but there's a lot of distance between us. I don't think we're at the stage where I can start asking about Kotaro on Parallel Universe just yet. I've not been feeling well the past couple days, so I don't know how long I'm gonna go today. Yeah, every single time I say that, I end up going a lot longer than I think I'm gonna go, but we'll see how it goes. If it's a shorter episode, that's why. The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen in a while. Main campus, the second campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this though, almost like we're a real class. No offense, if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Kaku. Your lesser classmates are more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door. Wow.
Hey!
Oh, what kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I think we make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. What did you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nazumi, I dream about Kotaro, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still a little closer to figuring out the connection between these two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. Taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to go talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. Well, that stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Aosuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotten fruit or armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you look so pathetic when you said how much you want to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurata skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Oh, that's so sweet. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of the life, courtesy of the Uzuzuki family recipe. I expected to eat it all, even the plate. Man, I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unreflecting little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your butt, because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is amazing!
Oh my god, that face.
Oh
Oh my lord. It tastes mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need a flaw in spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth subtly and demurely. But then the aftertaste hits you. It's like a fireworks display of flavor. Sweet and savory bursting in one after another. Perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender, I can't stop eating, my body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. The dish is the ultimate evolution of the culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that? Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine. These, all of you. Won't take my precious from me. My precious, yes. No one can resist the lure of Uzuzuki curry. Very well, you may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. I'm on utterly lying there. Is it going to be like this every morning from now on? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. All the dots. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. Huh. The lively mood just lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I headed back to my room. After any time I talk to Nazumi, it just raises more questions about her and Katawa. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nazumi will come out with something I've heard Katawa said, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No use racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? Free time! Alright, so... time? Yogamu's out there. Still. Feel like helping me out with an experiment. Oh, it's nothing too tedious. All you have to do is take a pill for me. Just one. Yeah, let's not say we did. Oh, we got the Uzuzuki here. Absolutely. Oh, did you come in to custom weapons too? Hey, Takumi, do you know what makes a great weapon? What makes a great weapon? I guess how lethal they are? That is certainly important. A weapon must be able to kill an enemy or it serves a purpose. But even more important is a low failure rate. A low failure rate? No matter how capable the weapon, if it breaks, it's as good as trash. Stores and key weapons make it a critical time, so the entire squad is getting wiped out. Wow, it sounds like a Fire Emblem game all of a sudden. They're more common than you might think. Really? That's why an updated, cheaper model is actually just right. Cheap weapons might not have much use to them, but their simple construction means fewer points of failure. A reliable cheap weapon is better than a useless expensive one. Expensive taste should carry over to the battlefield. After spending some time together, you understand far better now. Exploration went up. Hey, level 2 social studies. Free time. I should actually go see if I can make better weapons. I have 870, so that's a no. What about virtual training? Is there anything I can do for that, or am I all... No, I'm all S out. Okay. Oh, we haven't talked to, Shoma. Hiding in the bathroom. Takumi, can I ask you about something? Lately, there's been a ghost showing up in the school bathrooms. A ghost? If you go to the boys' bathroom at night, a ghostly boy will creep out of nowhere. That's what Gaku says anyway.
Hey!
Oh, so he's the source of this rumor. It's not even remotely credible. Don't worry, everything Gaku says is made up. Ghosts aren't real. Shoma? Takumi, are ghosts really not real? Why do you sound so disappointed? Would you rather they were? I'd rather not. I'd really like to talk to a ghost just once. I'm kind of like a ghost trapped in human society, so I think we get along. I'd like to talk to them about how nobody notices us and how we get treated like we don't even exist. The darkness inside of Shoma's heart is scarier than any ghost. Your experience unlocked the word horror. I mean, yeah, I don't want to give him horror though.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so it probably won't be another for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation, the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing? Day 48.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 48th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Huh?
Morning already? Better over to the cafeteria. Oh, let's see if there's anything here. Apparently there's a couple of people outside. I can't take it anymore. Everyone's got over the differences. Look, even getting look better than ever. I can't even cut myself spice things up. I just get right back up again. Maybe it'd be better if I died for real. No one needs to altering me anymore. I'm so much things all I can do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. He wants that killing game so bad. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. Aww.
Huh?
I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Still mumbling to herself, Kako wandered off to the cafeteria. Shame. She wants to be a part of the group, but her brother is controlling. And by controlling, I mean super control. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over the morning meal. So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on human anima. And sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together either. Wow, that was an impressive squeal there. Maybe you could summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you should get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Aw, I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this a place of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow to never allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly constant. It's awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a moment? It's important. Ito has something he wants to say to me. Whenever that comes up, there's no point in talking to anyone. What's up, Ito? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface, while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about the lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory. You mean the connection between Nazumi and the orphan Karuwa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something else wrong with your memory. Those are options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean? Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? Nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here at all. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this complete normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Ito and I give our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Phew. Now that I think about it, Ito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think a residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nazumi and Karuwa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit into one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Free time! Spend it getting information. Can either do the Great Suzuki, or we can do Shoma. Let's go with Shoma. Wait. Let's look. She is social studies, and you are... What is it? That is gym? I mean, we're 2 on everything right now. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one we do. Trying to open up our report so we know what to give people. Oh, he's so excited today. You seem like you're having fun, Shoma. What are you up to? I'm walking my imaginary dog. He's such a cutie pie. I can't help but smile. Imaginary dog? Yeah, a dog that only exists on inside of my head. His name is Leo the Second. Walking around the school with him is my new routine. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. If it helps you exercise, that's a good idea. I wish I had an imaginary dog that I could walk to help me exercise more. I mean, I guess there's no reason why I can't have an imaginary dog. It just doesn't work in my brain. He's walking a non-existent dog. Well, walking is good exercise. I guess that's fine. Exactly. Your experience unlocked the keyword exercise. Well, I still didn't get anything updated in his log. I would like to see the... Ooh. Can go see Kyoshika today. Let's do that. Oh, Sir Takumi, I must live in this room from now on. As back away slowly.
Huh.
The more I look at this room, the colder it gets. It's like some dark and mysterious secret base. What's so cool about a creepy place like this? Do you even know what it's for? The purpose of this room is irrelevant. All that matters is that it has a cool vibe. That feeling started my way of life. So I decided I should live here, so it shall be. Okay. I forcibly dragged Kyoshika out of the strange room she was so determined to stay in. Cool.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Another day gone, time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone though, I can't help coming back to the Nazumi Kato issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 49. Almost halfway there, even though I'm pretty sure 100 is not the end of the game.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
I have a feeling like a day 100 is only the start of the game. I know that sounds crazy considering we're, well, like 17, 18. How much time are we in this game? Let's see. If I save here, it doesn't tell me. No, it doesn't tell me how long we spent. But I mean, even though we're, I don't know, like I said, like 17, 18 hours in the game, I feel like this is only just getting started.
Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
And I think I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, by the way, which is alternating between this and Homestuck. And I think what I'm going to do is once I finish Homestuck, which I assume I'm going to finish Homestuck before 100 line. Once I finish Homestuck, I think I'm going to be playing a separate visual novel in alternation with 100 line. So that's going to make it so that this series takes a lot longer to complete than if I was only focusing on the series. But considering how long this game probably is going to end up being, I find having that little bit of variation in my schedule is going to keep me wanting to come back to this game consistently. Whereas if I just play this straight, there's a possibility I may get tired of it, or I may be like, oh, now I gotta get another ending. Oh, I'm at 21 endings out of 100. Now I gotta get 79 more endings. I just find having that variation can be very good. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Everyone's telling me in the cafeteria I should get going too. Again, Ima's outside. No, not again. Kako was outside yesterday. Mr. Sumino, perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? I want you to go suck an egg. I mean, my dear sister and I will be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided that she's getting too involved with you all, and I need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to go suck an egg. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of ended up saying it anyway. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. It's nothing personal. He is so controlling. Ema left, flashing me the same carefree smile as always. What the heck was that about? What's going on with these two? Yep. It's interesting. She's in Ema's room. Oh, hold on. She does have her separate room, right? Nagami, Shoma, Kako, yeah. I mean, they're the last ones not to join our fight, right? The cafeteria was full, like it had been the last few days. Kako and Emo were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I often do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Emo earlier. He's fine. He said he wants to leave him in Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. I wonder if I would have gotten this line if I didn't talk to them. Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate though, the walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful. No one could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ema treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think I better ask him about it next time that I see him. Alright, good luck with that, yeah. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continue our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it might come. The problem is I don't have any more BP, so I can't like increase my BP anymore. Ooh, Nazumi is available. Want to take a break on the roof with me and talk to me? Absolutely. I decided to spend my breaks on the roof. I love gazing at the big blue sky and discovering unusual clouds. Aha, that sounds very you, Nazumi. Oh look, that cloud is shaped like a tulip. It's like a big flower blooming in the sky. A tulip? Looks like a chicken skewer to me. Oh, and that one's a piano. I wonder what it would sound like if we. I wonder if it would sound like if we could play it. A piano? I'm seeing a hamburger. It's all food to you. Are you hungry, Takumi? Now that you mention it. I had a relaxing time with Nazumi on the roof. Soothing. Calculation went up 6. I really want to spend time with Kato more, but I also want to spend time with the great Uzuzuki to learn more about her. Hold on. If I look at report card. So, preferred items. Yeah, she's disappeared. I don't have Datomi's either. I don't have items. I have 2 of hers. Soothing items. Professional food. Okay, so I do have some things. So I need to spend more time with Kyoshika, with Datomi, and Eito. Kyoshika, Doremi, and Ito. And neither one of those three are free. Well, since I'm here. What? If you're that desperate help with the curry, I guess I could let you. Thanks, I'd be honored. Hey, Takumi, do you know the trick can make a great curry? The trick? Do you have to use a bunch of expensive spices? You fail! Wow. There's no trick to it. Well, you're the one who asked. There are no shortcuts when it comes to curry. The trick is to take your time and spare no effort, working on it diligently the whole day long. That's the only way, right way to make a great curry. She really gets fired up about curry. I guess that's what happens when you're a pro. Okay, didn't get anything else, but exploration is a good skill, right? I think it is. I don't know what other things I've done.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. Huh? I looked up suddenly, started out my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? Say. I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. But when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure though. Whoa. Look how cool this picture is. By the way, if I press Y, I can hide the interface. I know. I didn't realize this. I accidentally did it the other day, where I just hit the button by mistake, and it worked. But yeah, I can actually hide the interface now, so we can actually look at the cool pictures and everything. Oh, and it's raining too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing rhythmic beat. It's weird though, because it says high controls. It should say high controls. It should say hide UI.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turned around to go back inside, but I found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. Weird. It looks bigger than it was before. Big rock, the moon? Does it change from night to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Kotaro wanted to go see so badly. That's no moon!
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
That's no moon! I know that's a Star Wars line, but still, that's not what it should be.
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's the... Blah, 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 blah. Whoa! Holy moly! This guy just appeared out of nowhere!
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing?
Sirei. I keep saying Sirei. Sirei. I'll probably forget that though. I'm sorry.
You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders?
I don't think he is. I think he's
You know
trying to
what?
help us.
Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
I don't know what the deal is or how we can communicate. Just as I lunge forward to grapple with the fire invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. The heck? I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. Yeah, we have a tendency of doing that in this game, don't we? Day 50. You know what I want to know?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
What I want to know is who was with us when we went outside and got knocked out? Because surely one of the people that were with us was one of the ones who knocked us out, right? I just got that feeling. Although it could be someone like Mako. We don't know who Mako is. We know she was captured. It could be someone like Mako who did it. But my sus meters on someone like Eito is bothering me. Like, I feel like he's involved with something that's going on. And I don't like that feeling because I think Eito is pretty cool. Even though I keep saying Eito or Aito interchangeably and I can't pick an actual pronunciation to his name. I don't know. I get this. He's like a leader that doesn't want to be a leader. So he's done a lot of things that push the group forward, but yet he's not taking that leadership role, which means that he could be manipulating us. I don't know. I like I said, I just have a sort of like M128 watching Super Robot Wars and saying that the XO is evil. I don't know if that's true or not yet, but he said at the very beginning of the series. I just had this strange feeling about Eito, and I don't like it because these games always teach you to don't trust anyone. Yeah. And I don't want to not trust anyone. I want to be able to trust my friends, but it's complicated, right?
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks. You're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair.
Whatever.
You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but whatever.
In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard.
Oh.
It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person, so come find me in the cafeteria.
Which means we're probably not going to get them. Great. Ooh, you got some... Is that blood on your lip? I came to lying on the cold hard surface of the school rooftop. Hey, give me a break. I just got knocked out. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right. He attacked me. I mean, you're kind of jumping to a conclusion there. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second and then... you see? I mean, he's just like the first person we meet. That's not suspicious at all? Okay, I'm getting paranoid now. Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing here? Oh, hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I've never seen lightning before. Lightning? How do you know what it's called? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. That's enough force in each strike because it's the death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived that here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomenon? So all that was just natural? It wasn't attack? But then why did I? Are you sure that you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. I mean, that's what friends are for, right? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's something I can do to help you. With a reluctant smile, Aito went on ahead. Maybe it's the fact I gave him that voice. Maybe if I gave him more like a kind voice, I wouldn't be so suspicious of it. If that lightning flash wasn't something that Vader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? Exactly. I thought back to the events of last night. On lunch with the Fire Invader, there was a flash of light and a loud playing, and then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. Yeah, that would be a nice coincidence, but I don't think so. That would have left me completely defenseless though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. And they're still in their rooms. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. That's right, the courtyard. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? I want to go check it out. Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy for them. I should have gone there before coming here, but I got sidetracked. Invaders are enemies, not our pets. Never mind that. What's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be any gift because Sirei is not here. Sirei. There's not much we can do about it. Sirei isn't here anymore. What do you think it was gonna give us? An ounce that made it sound pretty special. Doubtless, it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measures of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments. Colors with bombs on them! No, that's not 999. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Yeah, I'd rather much have chocolate and pudding and all that good stuff. But probably already get that already. Nah, I bet it was just a big wad of cash. Just my luck, I missed out on getting it. Is this sad that I'm thinking of food? I hate it to ruin the mood, but they need to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult. Hey, great word, tumult.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Ah, of course. I should know. Whenever someone's about to say something important, something happens. Huh? Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. The alarm. The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than these. No fair springing another one on us this already. I'm gonna hurl! No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed messes, to the war room! Alright, let's do it! Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling him about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I had to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Still in the rooms. Alright, everyone here. Let's get out there and kick some butt. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed, and something's not right. Wait, there's no invaders? What you mean? Yugamu pointed to the monitor. No one outside?
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
So why is the alarm going off?
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders?
Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something. Look, what's that?
I love Daughter
There.
Me.
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Could it be one of our classmates? Hiroko and Moko? Or Hiroko or Moko?
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get a closer look.
Tsubasa pressed a few buttons and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, generally showing more and more details. But if it was Hiroko or Moko, wouldn't the alarm not trigger because that's one of the people who are supposed to be at the school?
A wrestler?
Could that be Moko?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Hey, I called it! It's Moko!
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
That's very strange though, because she was captured. Yeah, maybe she got away, but...
That's Moko?
Is she on our side? Oh my god!
Oh!
We rushed outside till the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. It looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. I got to say though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Mojiro, our friend or ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? So it's not just a costume, she's an actual wrestler. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders and... Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, and then went through herself. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moko's that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. All the dots. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nazumi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kyoshika, and Kurara clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes. Huh?
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue. All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. And now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Right. We should let Moko rest. Come on, let's go. Nazumi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. Once we were outside, Nazumi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found our own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for a lot longer. I always knew we'd get it back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. Hey, about the battle when Moko got captured, what exactly happened back there? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things first were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up our room. It's thanks to her we learned to work as a real team. We never made it this far if it weren't for her. I wish we had someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She plowed through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw a suplex and evade the size of a train once. Awesome! Yes! Anytime we can get a Final Fantasy VI reference in a game, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, but even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with the main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshika were all dead.
Yikes.
Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission, and Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Really? Nigo?
So how did y'all survive?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him to safety. After that though, she barely had energy left and... That's when they captured her, huh? Nico got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. The commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone on the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky that they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way on here on her own, she's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me though. How did she escape and how did she find us? Both really good questions. I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nazumi and I went our separate ways and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. And that was day 50 at the last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about. Day 51.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
I never got to see the courtyard.
Get ready for your 51st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
First things first, I should go to the cafeteria to see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako. So, Moko and Nazumi is in Moko's room. Sup, Takumi? Pumped to start a brand new day! Another day defending humanity's future. I'm totally raring to go! Heck, I've always gotten fired up about helping people. Just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takamaru, he seemed like a common street thug. He's actually just a really nice guy, I think. When I see people out and about, I like to talk to them first. Hello, Takumi. So you haven't been to the courtyard yet? If you haven't, it's worth taking a look around. The plants are really well maintained. There's even animal pens there. There's no animals in them right now, but they look like they'd be a nice place to live. And they're big enough that you could even fit a person inside. But maybe you've seen them already. If that's the case, just ignore me. I'm sorry for being such an insufferable butt-insky. Yeah, I really would like to go see the courtyard. So this is the courtyard. Wow, it's pretty. Are those cages over there? Are we meant to keep animals here? There's like a bed though. They're too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. They actually look human sized. The gaps between the bars are pretty narrow. There's not enough space to reach a hand through. There's a notice here. Let's see. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators. They can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Disable their powers? Does that include Himo and Anma? Why would we need to lock anyone up here though? Yeah, and there's a bed as well. Does it mean I can go inside? No, I still can't. Ima said he often showered in a fountain like when he was little. He had a tough life, huh? A salt-looking cage. Not even the most ferocious of beasts can damage it. It's a big chicken and rabbit. The alarm this thing plays practically gives me a heart attack. Like rabbit, chicken, rabbit. This monitor broadcasts Sirei's announcements and alarms. It's like a prison. Kako and Imo went in the cafeteria that morning. I expected that, but Nazumi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing her company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in misery. I'm starting to worry about them.
What could they be doing in there all day?
Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a killing all pact.
There's nothing mundane about that.
Brother and sister, alone together, but perhaps there. Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do I even want to know what you're imagining?
Hey, who needs it? No point worried too much.
I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Mako still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi?
Huh? I wasn't.
You're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last.
Hey!
Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you. Young love, why could I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Tadami. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect.
Gotta hand it to you. If you take out all the serial killer garbage, that almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Never knew the state she was in. I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long.
Why not kill her and fix her up that way? I mean, she's not wrong. Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still a friend. We could never willingly harm her. Are you sure? Because Mugamu seems like he'd be down to do it. Or Yugamu. Even I don't want to offer that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. Really? Okay, I'm wrong. Like, do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm just trying to eat. It's a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold till later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. So Mocha hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be ready as I can be for the next attack. Where am I going today? I could go see Shoma. I don't have him fully unlocked yet. Could go see Yugamu. Don't have him. Dadami. What? Maybe not Darmi. Alright, anyway. What's the matter, Dadami? Did something happen? I haven't been able to find my foundation all day. What am I gonna do now? So you just lost something. It must be pretty expensive stuff for you to be upset about it. Oh no, it was so cheap. I bought it out of a bargain bin. And why are you crying so loud? Well, I just want to cry, okay? I'm depressed. I want to cry. And I can't find my foundation. This is the reason I need to cry. That's all. You want to get it, Takumi? Tears from a crazy witch doesn't mean anything to you. After spending some time together, you understand Takumi better now. Did we unlock her? Well, we know soothing food. Even though we don't know items. Ita was still not set on either. Could go see the great Kuzuzuki. Or Uzuzuku. I like Donami. Let's spend time with Donami. Takumi, come play a game with me. You have to play one of my favorite eroge. You'll totally love it. The game Donami chose a very erotic and extreme game, but it was really unpredictable and interesting to play. Your experience unlocked the keyword video. Oops, I didn't mean to skip the ding dong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Oh, nighttime already. The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. Yeah, good job. I never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He still could be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late and I need to get some sleep. Day 52.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, it's time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. And then we suddenly disappear. Or we get other news that stops us from saying something. Like Moko. Moko's still unconscious. Okay, I guess not. She's able to swallow liquids, and sometimes she seems like she's vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. I'm going to stay by her side until she's ready to wake up. That's going to be a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourself as well, okay? I know. I came back to change and freshen up, but I should be getting back to Moko now. The longer Moko stays unconscious, the worse Nazmi is going to feel. I hope she wakes up soon. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria. Uh-oh.
I told you! I've had enough!
Is she finally breaking free from her brother? Kako and Ima, they're actually here today. What's going on? I never seen Kako get so angry before. It's actually pretty scary. I think you should talk to Kako. This is her moment. Kako and Ima, well, it's like... I'm sorry, I'm not gonna explain things. You better ask Kako about it yourself. Alright, let's talk to her. Probably not gonna be able to get any other dialogue. Hey, Kako, what's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. I was doing what my brother tells me, staying in the room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want...
I want to fight too! Just like everyone else.
Heck yeah!
You do?
Well, it's about time. But hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
You keep missing the point that your sister lives in the world.
What was that?
All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All of your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why? Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? Wow. I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Ooh. A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here.
Shh. Like, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do, then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
This guy is creepy. Can I just say that? You're really creepy. Like, you're super creepy. What? Come along, back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her to the door. But before he could get there, please tell me someone stepped in and punched him in the face. Well, he hasn't punched him yet.
That's enough. Give it a rest, man.
Takamaru stepped in to block their path.
I don't care if you're a brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. You really love her? Shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more?
What did you say? What makes think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket.
Oh my god!
The next he shows something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side. Holy cow! The killing game has started! Doubted me?
Takamaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty.
Well, how about instead of being cowardice, you like man up and like fight with us, and then you can keep her safe that way.
Nothing is too extreme for me.
Thump. Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him.
No freaking way! Straight up sheep team!
There's so much blood. Kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it?
Woohoo! The killings have only started!
Yep, I knew that was coming. Come on, let's... we have to stop the bleeding! We could use a tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tie it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it. We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend.
Wait a minute, the culprits escaped!
Huh? Kurara was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamaru's injury, Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him. They're both gone. Wasn't anyone watching the door? The coward, a true warrior, would stay away and face Satibishi, would stay and face Satibishi for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start dueling. We can deal with these two later. Right now, Takamaru needs takes our priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere where he can rest.
There's no rush. If he dies, we can take him to the infirmary and just bring him back.
We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs. That's an interesting question. Why don't we just let him die? Like, wouldn't it be easier? You wouldn't need to worry about recovering or suffering while, you know, he's recovering. Just instantly bring him back, right? We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Aito, Yugamu, Kaku, and I carried him back to his room. Oh, what a room. Alright, lower him down gently.
Huh?
Right! Once we got him to bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up.
That son of a... where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from sticking limb.
Stop moving around. You're going to make it worse. You need rest.
This is just a scratch. It barely even hurts.
Ah, you're not fooling anyone, man. He cuts you open. Of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with the revival magic so is an option. What do you say? I can make it quick.
Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be danged if I'm gonna let something like this do me in.
Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly. Even if we do have the option of bringing people back.
Hey!
In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed.
Don't tell me what to do. I can't get up and just...
See, what did I tell you?
Dang it! Get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. If we're passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's not our friend, guy. He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to a whole other level.
Dang it all to hit when I got my hands on that scrawny little...
Why'd it have to be Takamaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually, he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition, now we had to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? Huh? What was that? As I looked absolutely around the room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. Paper scrap. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get there? Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave it me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Aww. Huh, is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. And she wants me to get Ima to change his mind? That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Wow, it really has gotten late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk to Ima around, I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either. Day 53.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Huh? How could be calling me this early? Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and a cheery smile.
Ah.
Great! Yeah, he's here. Okay, my friends, well, this is a great spot to stop because I have a feeling we're going to transition to persuading Ima to have them both join the team because I don't think it's just about Kako, but it's about him as well. And before we get into that next plot line, put a pause. So, hey, thank you for everything, my dear friends. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to like the video and subscribe. Much love to you all. You are great. You're awesome. I can't tell you how much y'all mean to me. The #1 YouTube community on YouTube. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.